Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I recorded an entire video without the sound on. My microphone was turned off. So, what I done again today, I used my Egyptian Cartouche deck. Again, I've been getting really strong things coming with this Cartouche deck, and this is going to be a very important reading for me because actually, there's a card that showed up for me that has been on my mind a lot here lately. But anyway, what I want to look at first here. Now, originally I laid these out uh, one row, and then I laid the other cards out. But what I came up with my Egyptian cartouche, all the cards are reversed today, and not looking real good for that. Um, the first card that I came up here was Nephthys or Nephthys. Um, if you can see her in the camera there, and that is reversed for me, which of course would be reversed like that. Um, and then I came up with Hathor. Hathor is also reversed. And I came up with Air card. Air card, just the same as in tarot, or anything dealing with um, any occult sciences or esoteric knowledge or and so forth. Um, Earth, air, fire, water. All these are reversed. Now, what I got with this Nephthys card, when it comes up reversed, this is a lot about. Now, upright, it's a lot about being able to use your psychic gifts and being receptive and so forth. But when it comes up reverse, there's a lot of tension there, and there's illusion and deviousness that seems to be going on. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull these cards the way they were since I'm talking about that. And I'm going to scoot these up so they'll actually set. But you'll see with the tarot deck, I got the moon card using my Dualcraft deck. So, and I also got Rebirth or Judgment card reversed. So, very strong connection with that right there. There's a whole lot of having the mental issues and worries and so forth that goes on with this deck, or that first card there being reversed. Now, the second card that I got reversed is Hathor, and I always see this as a mirror. To me, it looks like a mirror, which makes perfect sense because this reversed is all there's a lot about, again, a feeling of intimidation when this card, because upright it's about the feminine energies and confidence, especially the mirror there. Well, when it's reversed, there's about some vanity maybe that's going on, maybe some bad eating habits and so forth. But there's some kind of deprivation that goes on with this, and a feeling of intimidation. It happens to be, again, sitting right atop above the Seven of Wands here. So obviously there's somebody who's has confidence and power, and then there's somebody that's being intimidated. Um, but again, intimidation that's coming with this, and a lot of um, issues there, and it seems to be with these two cards here, feminine issues that seem to be going on. Now, the final card I got for the cartouche would be the air card, and the air card is reversed, and this would be um, the same thing as with tarot. There's communication issues. This is actually the second time I'm having to do this video because I had the sound turned off. But there seems to be maybe a detachment and aloofness when the air card comes up reversed. There's an inability to concentrate, and also, um, there could be travel issues also when that card comes up with the cartouche. But it deals with the intellect and um, the kind of somebody who's kind of a know-it-all or so forth. Like if I'm thinking correctly, one of the meanings is jack of all trades and master of none when this card comes up. But it's about speed and things moving fast. Air moves pretty fast, so there's a lack of control there because the lack of thinking that goes on. Now, going back to the tarot here, rebirth. Now, this is a card. This is Judgment in a Rider Waite Smith deck, and it's reversed. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up right so you can see it better. But it's called the Rebirth card in this Druidcraft deck. And this card has been popping up to me for about a week now. So this is a very significant reading. This is about endings, things that are terminated that you don't want terminated, but they're going to happen anyway. It's a very karmic card. Actually, this and the Moon both, if you've ever laid out the major arcana cards, such as the Fool on the top and then the Seven Rows, these are very powerful cards here with that last seven row. If you know what I'm talking about, that would be like the Fool card, and then you do from the Magician over seven cards, then seven, then seven. Well, that last row is very, very significant as far as major life influences. Now, also, I get this card that comes up with, this is also to me like a death card or um, an unwanted transition, such as a death or the death of something that does come up. Um, Much as with that death card when it's reversed, something that you don't want to happen. And again, like I said, this has come up with me about this card saying, hey, I haven't seen this card in a long time. Well, it happened to come up reversed, so this is a very unwelcome transition. There's some negative energy that's going on there. And again, when this comes up, you think about the death of anything, there's going to be illusions and issues. So that's going to go well with what's going on here with the cartouche that's showing. It's a saying that you're going to have to face consequences of poor decisions that you made in the past when this rebirth card comes up. You obviously may be avoiding something, or there's some type of relationship or job or situation, something in your life that you have outgrown, and you need to get up and you need to move on when this comes up reversed, and you've refused to do it. So this is going to cause some issues, some type of relationship that's coming to an end in your life. And again, like I said, there could be a death that comes up, and I normally don't won't come up with deaths, but this is the death of something because when I add these cards up here, the overall number is a 9, so this is something that's been coming to an end. And especially with this Moon card coming up and being about a lot of unclear thinking and illusions and fears and stuff. Anyway, the central card here is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about confidence and standing up for yourself. You can see this guy, he's actually in a position of advantage, even though there's more people there, and he thinks, I can't do this, I can't overtake, but he is in a position to view things differently and see things differently. He's in a position of advantage because he's on top. So, this is a whole lot about confidence and standing up for yourself and um, protecting what is yours and what you believe in, such as even your home or anything. When that Seven of Wands comes up, it's all about you have that ability to hold your own and be strong, and you're in a good position of advantage there, and you take a stand on something that you believe in, and that's right. You hold firm and you stand in there and you struggle to stay on top. Sevens are always struggling and having to work for it, but things come to a head and you're able to hold your own and hold your position there when this comes up. There's some kind of conflict that's coming up. I say, you can think about it. Maybe he's seen for these guys coming for quite a ways, and it's finally coming to a head. It's finally there and reached him, and he's having to muster up the confidence and strength and get up and fight. Some pressure is going to be there when this comes up, and there's challenges and confrontations and oppositions. But the good thing is, with fighting, you come out ahead with this right here. Now, the Moon card, the final card I got for the day. Moon is all about illusions. You can't see things as clearly as you do in the day, and there's also a strong connection with the mother when this comes up. The mother and motherhood when the Moon card comes up. So this is all about the very deep and instinctual forces, the ebb and flow of the ocean. So emotions are going to be coming and going when the moon card shows up, and there's a lot of self-deception, like I said, because there's the lack of the day of the sun. So there's going to be some self-deception. There, there's that strong emotional pull that goes on, and this will deal with again your roots and your home. In your home life, because the mother deals with the home life, also of where you're from. So there's a deep connection there. Traditionally, the moon is going to be, it's a lot about lies, deception, deceit, confusion, and self-deception, which makes sense, still, because this is how I learned them, and this makes a lot of sense with this. But it also, this deals with psychic awareness and spirituality here. So this could be a lot with connected here with standing up with what you have and what you believe. But again, over to this card here, this psychic awareness and so forth, where I have been picking this card up for about a week now. Keep saying I haven't seen this card, and boom, there it is, but it came up reversed. So there is that, even though it was unclear of what this was about, I knew this card was coming, and it was coming to me through meditations and just picking it up. So there's a very strong connection. And then now, again, like I said, you have to, you're going through basically a period of the fluctuating moods is going to come up, and uncertainty and the fear, a lot of fears that come up with this moon card when it shows up. A lot of things buried in your past, in your childhood, when this card comes up, are going to be brought about. Things from the past are brought about, and a very strong connection over here with this rebirth or judgment card. Um, so there's going to be a lot of that that's going on. Now, this also says that you need to go with your gut feelings. This is going to be stronger than what's going on in your head, because obviously also up here with a cartouche, and it's sitting right below the air card. There's confusion there, so you need to go with your intuition. And even though up here it's saying you're not using that intuition, you know, as strongly as you should. So that's something that definitely needs to be looked at. Overall, looks like some major deals going on, major changes with these cards, major transformations going on. And the thing is just to have confidence and stay in there and hang tough, because you're in a position, even though you're going through major life changes, stick with it, and hang in there. And things will turn out okay as long as you stand up and fight for it. That's going to be my reading for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back.